So I'm just loading up at passengers at the moment. I've just set this to 12 because we're driving a 12 carriage train. So the passengers are getting on the train here. Quite early in the morning. Headlights are on, everything's on. Set the destination board, the King's Cross. So I think we can go. I just need to close the doors now. I'm about to do that. How do I do that then? Ah, here, isn't it? Here you go. Right, you're moving. Oh, great. What a good start. Should be fine. Why are we moving? Oh, here we go. Right. Got there in the end. Early morning. No idea why. So our next station stop is Huntington, which is 17, nearly 18 miles away. Got a 25 limit coming up, so I just might as well not take it too long. Might as well just chill out a little bit. Maximum speed of this train is 100 miles per hour, so that's quite nice. Right, we can start accelerating now. Turn that off a little bit. can open the windows. So you notice the difference in the sound. That. Love that. And don't hear that over there though. Doesn't seem to make much difference over there, but anyway. A little bit too cold, I think, this time of morning to open the window. Right, so almost coming up to 100 miles per hour now, which is our speed limit of this train. We can't go any faster. We could, but obviously we're being very naughty, like thrashing a train. Just ease off the throttle a little bit. And we're due into Huntington at 6:29, 25 seconds. So we'll see how that goes. This is the Armstrong Powerhouse Class 321, which was made by Wagons and Armstrong Powerhouse. This will certainly wake you up in the morning. I'm glad I don't have a house that's right by the one of those places. Where I live in Sweden's quite close to a railway line, but luckily there's no places for them to blow the horn. Sometimes I do hear them blow their horns, but that's normally if there's maintenance workers on the track. Right, so we've got to slow down to 80 coming up. I believe it was an 80. Told about it in here. Please note there's a temporary speed restriction 80. Right. So I'm hoping that's the 80 restriction coming up. Looks like I went a little bit too early, but anyway. Better to be safe than sorry. There's the 80. There we go. And it's finished. We'll just wait for our train to clear that. And then we can start again. Go back up to 100. While I'm driving along, I'll show you some of the other features of the train. You can do things like turn on the lights in the train in the saloons. You can turn on heaters. You've got the destination board, so if you want to obviously go into somewhere in a scenario, you can program this in here. At the moment I've programmed it for King's Cross. But you can also see many other options here. Then there's the code and you enter this in here. And then over here you've got another screen that you can click on, so if you want to disable certain things, or for example if you decide that you're driving a scenario where it's guard operated doors, then you can change that. And you can also change visual alerts so that if you enable it when you're an outside view, it should tell you on the screen in a little box that you've got to obviously make sure that you remember to press your buttons. We're almost coming up to 100 again, so I'm just going to ease off a little bit. Running a little bit late now, annoyingly. Running about a minute late now. But that would have been because of the speed restriction, having to slow us down a little bit. Don't forget you can earn tickets here. For every 10 minutes that you watch my channel, you will get 1 ticket. You can check your tickets by going to the Webflow website, and if you type in _ leaderboard, you can also find out who is leading, who has the most tickets currently. I also have a YouTube channel which is CK UK Mail. So I do sometimes post videos that I haven't done on Twitch, and sometimes I also post my Twitch videos, the highlights, on the YouTube channel. Also, I post real life videos of my some of my flights between London and Stockholm. Not full flights, there's basically little videos of the takeoffs and landings. So if you're interested in aircraft and you want to watch some wing view videos as I take off and land at Stockholm and London Gatwick, then feel free also to go there and view those. Also, with my ticket system, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you will get an extra 7 tickets a week for subscribing to my YouTube channel. So if you want some extra tickets, then it's also good to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tickets will come in handy in the future for giveaways, or for example. So the more tickets you have, then obviously the better it is for you. Also, if you've got any scenario ideas or anything else that you want to, maybe you've got a scenario that you've been writing that you'd like me to play on the stream, then you can also message me or whisper me and send me information about that as well. Right, so we're coming up to a junction, so we'll set a points or another route, so we have to turn off. I'm just slowing down a little bit. This is probably to come off the fast line. Oops, going a little bit faster. Came up a little bit more quicker than what I thought. Right, so we're coming into Huntington now. Yeah, we're a little bit late. HST whizzing its way up north. Must remember to stop right near the end of the platform, as we got a 12 coach train. Okay. Open the doors. Yeah, so even the people on the train sim are coughing as well, so obviously they've got the same thing I have this morning. Must be the time of year. Although I'm not really coughing though, I've just got a bit of a cold. Right, so let's close the doors off. Wait for the light to come on. There you go. Right, hopefully now we should move without any problems. Yes. Here we go. The next station is Sen Nertz. I think Sen Notes. Don't know how you pronounce that. Maybe Captain Jenks, if you're watching this video, you can tell me how to pronounce it. Maybe you know best or know better. Also, it doesn't really help with my cold. It's making me think of that old TV commercial years and years ago for some kind of, I think it was, oh, I can't remember what it was, but some kind of sickness tablet that you could take. Oh, that was it. Tunes. Help clear your throat and your nose. Blah blah blah. It was a guy, and he was going to a ticket office, and he went up to the ticket office, and he just said, "Could I have a ticket to Dottingham, please?" And the guy's like going, "What?" Couldn't understand what he was saying. Nottingham. He was like, "What?" So it went on to go on about how, you know, taking tunes will help you, and then after he's obviously tells you the benefits of tunes, you then see the guy going back to the ticket office, the same ticket office, and saying to the guy, "Hello, I'd like a single to Nottingham, please." You know, as if suddenly all was better in the world, and he'd literally just gone away and stood there for 2 minutes, had a tune, and basically everything was good. So we're due in here, next stop at 6:37. We're already slightly late. Again, it's going to be very hard to catch up, I think. Coming up to 100 again. Still quite early in the morning, so we're not really passing much traffic yet. As we get into London though, it should get a little bit busier. Start easing off a little bit. Station's coming up as well. Next station coming up now. I'll stop where those screens are at the end of the platform. Okay, open the doors. So in reality, if I was a driver and these screens actually work, then what I could do is I could look at these and see the train. I could keep an eye on what's going on. There's a slight curve there, so you can't really see completely down the other end. So these aid you. So that if someone's trying to get on with a pushchair or someone's got something stuck in the door, then obviously you can see that. There's a slight curve there. Right, so we can head off to Biggles Way, so I'll just close the doors. Wait for the blue light to come on at the bottom. And I can make sure we're all off. There we go. Hopefully we should be able to move, that's it. Go outside while we move off. So Biggles Way is the next platform, next stop. Platform 2 in the next 10 miles or so. Due there at 6:46. Go outside and do the horn again. Like that. We shouldn't have any faster traffic going past us because we're actually on the fast line. But we might overtake some slower services, and we also might overtake some freight. So we'll just see what happens. start slowing down for Boogleswade in a moment. I'm going to stop. Please stop. Oh. You. I'm going to stop that. Okay. This is an 8-carriage station, so if you're in the rear 4 carriages, you need to, well, you're basically stuck because you can't even walk down through the train because you can't. There's no corridors between units. So if you're in the wrong part, well, you're in trouble. Right, so next stop is Stevenage. Just shut the door. Right, wait for the light to come on. Go. Okay, don't want to do that, do you? There you go. Right. That's a freight train coming up. Also, during the streams, when I get more viewers, I will do little contests, so you can bet your tickets. You can win more tickets or lose tickets. So, for example, if I do a career scenario, you can bet on whether I will get gold, silver, bronze, or nothing. And also in some scenarios like this one, for example, where you have to get to somewhere at a certain time, then obviously you can bet on some tickets and whether I'll make it or not. Coming up to 100 again, so I've just got to ease off the throttle a little bit. Just sneakily going 1 mile an hour now and again, just to see if I can make up a little bit of time. No idea why that train was sitting at the signal there. Seems to be a little bit of a signal jam. Right, approaching Stevenage. Start slowing down in a second. Okay. We're about a minute late. We've got a class 313 over here. Heading to Moorgate via the Hertford Loop. He's playing Pokemon Go, most likely. And let's get back in the train. So our next stop is King's Cross. We're due in about 20 minutes or so. Now I'm hoping that this scenario or the train simulator won't crash now as we go on this last section. There's tunnel.